Okay, the first and most basic phonological awareness skill is the concept of spoken word. And that is being able to understand that sentences are made up of words. And so here are two different ways that you can do this activity at home with kids. The first way that I'm going to show you is you want kids to be listening, so it's an oral activity. And you want them to be able to maybe tap out the number of words in a sentence. So let's say, for example, my sentence was, Tom ran home. I should be able to hear the difference in those words and be able to say, Tom ran home. That's three different words in that sentence. Now, if I have a child who's a little bit more of a visual learner, I'm not using the physical words, but I'm still going to use these chips. And I might say, Tom ran home. Now, I'm making sure that I'm still using left to right directionality as I teach this skill, because very early on, we start to teach that we read and write from left to right. And the concept of spoken word is designed to help us understand how many words are in a sentence, so that when we start to write sentences, we can break those down word by word and then sound by sound as we're spelling and producing them. So using chips is one way that we can do that sentence. Another way that you can do this, if you have a whiteboard or a piece of paper, would be that you can actually write the lines for the words. So again, let's go back to that sentence, Tom ran home. I might draw 3 lines like this. Tom ran home. Okay? So again, the child can get a visual and understand that there are 3 words in that sentence, and notice that there's a space. Again, that's a visual separation for them. But I might start asking them questions like, can you point to the word home? And a child should point to this one. All right? If I said, can you point to the word Tom? They should be able to point to the first word. They should be able to start understanding that the words go in a certain sequence, and that sequence doesn't change as we are speaking in sentences. Okay, so again, my sentence there would be, Tom ran home. So you can use this with any kind of sentences. You could talk about pets. You can talk about what you ate for lunch. You can talk about what you're doing over the weekend. It's just a really good way to start introducing the concept of spoken word to kids as young as 2 and 3 years old, because it's just an oral activity. And for those kids who may be struggling with that oral part, or maybe even have some auditory processing delays, those visual supports by using either some kind of counter or chip can be helpful, or using the lines and then again asking the child to point to which specific word is shown in the sentence. All right, so that is the concept of spoken word, and it is one that you can practice at home.